Okay, so this is the tutorial for Goofs. So the song starts off on the A string. You're looking at the 14th fret, so that's gonna be your first 4 notes. And then you're gonna slide down on that same string. You're gonna slide down to the 11th fret and play. So that plays for the first couple seconds, so it goes. And then after that, it's the same 2 notes, except so you're going instead 11, 14, 11, 14, 11, 14, and then you go up to the 16th. Back to 14th, 16th, 14th, and it's all on the same string. So you go. Okay, and then it goes into the first verse. The first verse pretty much is the same string, the same 3 notes. So it just goes really fast while he's singing. So it goes. And then sped up it goes. Then you just gotta go really fast and go. I downpick just because it's easier for me to do it faster. I'm working on doing it. But anyways, that's pretty much how it goes. And then it goes back again to the second part where it goes. So right after this gets done, it goes to. And that's, like I said, it's all on the same string. So then it goes into the second verse, which you could slide down all the way to the 9th fret on the high E string. So you go. Then you go on the same string, you go down to 7. And then you go 1 string above. That's the B. And you go on the 9th. And then you go to the 7th. So you go. And then after it switches, you're gonna stay, it goes the same strings you use. You're going 7 and 9, so you go 7, 9, 7, 9, 7, 9. I'm sorry, it only does that twice. So it goes. For that one, it goes 7, 9, 7, 9, 10, 9, and then you go back to the high E string on the 7. And then you go back to the 9th string. I'm sorry, the 9th fret of the B string. So you go. So again, it goes 7, 9, 7, 9, 10, 9, and then 7 high E, and then go back to B9. So I go. Then after that, it jumps back up to that same riff where it goes. That's on the chorus when it starts singing. Um, after that one, it plays that same the very first riff that he does. It goes. Then after that, you pretty much have the same pattern like you had in the second verse. So it goes on that same. So it goes 9 and 7 on the B string. I'm sorry, not the B string, on the A string. So it goes. And then you go to the low E string. Same thing, 9 and 7. So you just keep doing that. So you go 9, 7, 9, 7. It goes into another riff where it goes. So it's all gonna be on the A string. So it goes 9, 9, 11, 11, 7, 7, 6, 6. So it goes. So it goes. And you just go fast. Look, it's all on the same string, so that one gets easier. Then after that's done, it goes back into the melody of the chorus where it goes. It goes into like a little sliding thing that it does with on those same strings, on the A string, on the 11th and the 14th. So you go so you do 10 and you slide to the 11. Then you do that same thing on the 13th and the 14th. Sorry, that one's too above. So you go. So like I said, 10, 11, and then to 13 and 14. Then after that, this song is basically a lot of different riffs. It's just, it's pretty easy. You just kind of have to remember all the different riffs that are put into this song. So then after that, you go down to the D string where you put. It's all gonna be on the it's all gonna be on the D string. You're gonna go from the fourth fret to the then you go to 6, then you go to 12. I'm sorry, you go to 2, and then you go to 1. You just do that. You string it 4 times each for each one. So you go. So like I said, that's all on the D string. Again, it's 4, 6. So it goes 4, 6, 2, 1. Then on that same string, it does the last riff that it does. It goes on the it's on the D string. It goes 4, 6, 4, 6, 4, 6. Then you go to the G string on the 3rd fret, and you go back to the 6th fret on the D string. So you go. So you can do that again. So it's 4, 6, 4, 6, 4, 6, 4G, and then 6D. And then, so you do that again for the second part where it goes, so it goes. And you do it again, so you go. And then instead of going to the 4th, on the 4th fret of the G string, you go to the 6th. So you do this really fast. You go 6, 4, and then you go onto the D string and you do 6. So it goes. So you just practice that, and after that it should sound like. And then after that, it goes again, it goes 4. On the D string, it's 4, 6, 4, 6, 4, and then you kind of click the, instead of going again, so go 4 6 4 6 4, and then you click on the 6. I believe it's 3 times. Or twice actually, so it goes. You can hear it in the song. Just try to follow like the same number of times he picks it. It's about that. And then it goes again into that main chorus riff where it goes. And then back in the first verse, we're gonna do the same thing we were doing where it was going really fast, where it goes. Do that 4 times, I believe, and then on the 4th time, instead of ending it again where you're starting, so you just go, and then you end the song on the 11th, and that's the whole song of Goofs. Okay, this is gonna be for Checkered Shoes by Junkie. So it starts off on the 5th fret of the A string, so you go, and then you go up on the low E string, you go 7 5, hammer on 7, so you go. And then I believe you do that 3 times, and after that, instead of going back into you go to the third fret of the low E string, you do that twice, and you go back to the 5th string. I'm sorry, not the 5th string. You go back to the 5th fret of the low E string. Do that twice, so you go. So altogether, it's. So that's that. That pretty much plays into the intro and then into the first verse. Then he does a little. It's like that little. There's a little riff. So you're gonna go back and forth on the A and the D string, and I put the way I do it is I put my middle finger on the 5th fret of the A string, and then I put my my index finger onto the D string. No, yeah, sorry. Yeah, the D string of the 4th fret. And you start off on 5, so you do 5A and then 4D. So you go. So you just do that really fast. So you go. So again, that's back and forth. You just go on the A string, 5th fret, and then D string, 4th fret. So once you do that, then you just go into the first. It changes the first time, and then it goes into a different one the second time. So it goes, and then you on that same string of the D one on the 4th fret, you go, and then you go to the 2. So you go to 2nd fret, and all together. And then again, you do the same pattern. You go, but instead of going onto the 4th fret of the D string, you're going to the 5th one. You do that twice, and then you go back down to the 4th fret on that same string. So you go. So altogether, it should sound like. So you do each of those different ones. You do them twice. So you go. Okay, so you do that, and then you just repeat that one more time. And then after that, it goes into this little mini riff where it goes on the G string. You go to the 7th fret. So you kind of do that one. You do like 1, 2, 3, and you do that for 4 different notes. You do, and then you go slide to the sixth fret of that same string, and then you slide up 1 string to the D string on the 5th fret, and then you go to the 4th fret of that same string. So altogether, it should sound like. So after that, then it goes back into that main riff, so it goes. Then after that, it goes into this little these bar chords. What you want to do is, for the first one, you're gonna bar the 10th fret with your index finger. So you're gonna bar all the strings. So you're gonna put your middle finger on the G string of the 11th fret, and then on the 12th fret, you're gonna put your ring finger on the A string, and then your pinky on the D string. See, that's just, so you let it ring out once. So again, and you keep that same shape, and you slide to the point where your index finger, is it your index? Yeah, your index finger is on the is barring the whole 2nd fret. So you go, and then you slide up the same shape, go to the 5th. So again. I just put this melody because it sounded similar to me, but sometimes it sounded like that earlier melody where it was it goes from G to D, so it goes. Because sometimes that's what I hear for that, but for the cover, I was doing. I was just going back and forth for the G string. I went 7 to 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6. And then, so you can do it whichever way you think sounds good. So I think either way, both of them sound okay. But I don't know, that's just me. Anyways, so after that, and it goes back to that back and forth riff where it was going. Then after that, it goes back into that same melody where I was saying, where it goes. Okay, so then after that, it goes into this little solo where it goes. So for that one, it's all going to be on the E string. So you go 11. I'm sorry, not 11. You go on the 10th fret of the E string. Okay, and then after that, it goes into the main solo where I did it like this. But also, to me, it also sounds like it's just going. But anyways, you can do it however you think it sounds correct. Sorry, you go 10, 12, 14, then you go back again, 10, then you go 15, and then you go back to 14. So again, it goes 10, 12, 14, 10, 15, 14. And like I said, you can pick at it fast, you can pick at it slow, whatever you choose. After that, then it goes back into that solo that that it was right before this riff. So after that, it just goes back into that main riff. So it goes. And that's pretty much it.